Greetings from the AMCLiveCast. We're all here today.
Everybody. How's everybody
Don't
doing
jinx
today?
it, Bruce.
All right.
Who do we got? We got Mr. Kevin Smith. Who else we got in there?
Got John and Chuck.
Mac
Oh,
Daddy.
Yeah.
Chet.
Chat's
Dirt
here,
Road
Tiffany.
Cinderella.
Dirt Road Cinderella. Tiffany's in the house.
How's everybody
TJ,
doing
Ryan.
out there? How's everybody's Thursday night going?
I hope everybody's having a good Thursday, like what Paul just said.
Yes. So
We-
far.
We have 30 people in here already. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. We've
Hit
got
that
a
like
really
button or
good
you have
guest.
to go to work with me tomorrow.
Yeah. You have to be Joe's internet antenna holder.
Yes.
Yeah. Get the tin foil out.
Hey,
Tinfoil
Jimmy's
hat.
in the house.
I might say there, Jimmy.
Oh, what's up, Jimmy?
What's up?
Jimmy, thanks for that link, though, for the instructions on that 55 or 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Mark, how's it going, Mark? Lance, how you doing? Yeah,
Linda's in
Oh,
there.
it's in the house.
Paul does look pretty relaxed, doesn't he?
Yeah, a little different than being out there in the little shop.
Paul is house sitting this week.
House and dogs, yep.
House and dogs.
Paul is on assignment.
What's going on? Oh,
Yeah.
Linda's in the house. Well, Linda and Rue probably are both watching.
Yeah.
What's up, Gloria?
I mean, chat's just flying by here.
Yeah. We're jumping tonight.
Yeah, I heard that, Ryan. I heard there's snow coming this way, so you can just try and keep it up there in Big Lake, Ryan. That'll be good.
I'll
According
send you
to Rex Barbados' weather station, we have 79 degrees.
Trade you.
No thanks.
I think we're supposed to be in the 80s again this weekend.
It is currently
Yeah.
37 with rain and snow mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on there, Lewis? Oh, do we got Miss Rhonda in the house too?
Didn't see her, but that don't mean anything.
Oh.
At
Somebody's
least
saying hi
TT's
to
must be there
Rhonda.
somewhere.
Yeah. Kevin's saying hi to Rhonda. Glenn, how you doing?
Bob's in
Very
there.
cool.
Yeah.
Bob? Oh, yeah. I missed Bob. Yeah.
He just
That's awesome. We're up to
Jeffrey?
38. That's awesome. Well, we got a really good guest tonight. I hope everybody's excited as we are, because we have wanted to get Mr. Dustin on here for a while. So
Yep.
it's just getting the schedules worked out like everything. So it's going to be really good.
Definitely.
But how you guys doing? You guys have a good week so far? Joe, I know you've had a little trying past few days with some kids.
Oh, man. Yeah, but finally, Rambler Trunk Lid showed up.
yay!
Finally. I was sweating that. I did not think I was gonna see that.
Especially the way the post office has been the last couple of months. It's been kind of sketchy. So,
Right? It used to be if something showed up in my tracking in Great Falls, Montana, anywhere prior to 8 p.m. the day before, I would see it the next day. There is a package that left Great Falls at 3:53 in the morning on March 8th that is still 105 miles away. Like a fart in the wind, it's gone. This thing's tracking information went Denver, March 27th, and then nothing. In transit. To where? I don't know. And then it just showed up.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. They must
I
have
hate
taken
ordering
some people
stuff anymore.
Put them in charge over here.
Yeah, I had a little pouch of parts that came from basically Illinois. It landed in St. Paul, which, always lands in the cities first. And then it went all the way to Oregon. So I don't know why it left
Wow.
Minnesota and then came back to St. Paul hub and then up. But it's like, what the hell's going on?
That's what I love about you, post office. Your attention to detail.
Yeah.
This one hasn't driven enough yet. Send it back.
Yep. Gotta get that mileage on there.
To make sure to smash the corner, you guys, you're slacking. Put a hole in it or something. It always reminds me of the beginning scene of Ace Ventura.
Yeah. Yep. Kicking it down the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
No kidding. Lucky if you get a box at the end of the day.
Oh,
yeah.
I've had some stuff that identified as a box and wasn't. Looked more like a bag when I got it.
I won't even tell you one of the issues I had with those folks.
Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, things good. Pretty good week. Busy as all can be, but good. We got a little bit of bench time in. Ordered another 36 Ford, kind of a parts car for that gold one. It came, so hoping to get some parts done and get that wrapped up in a week or two. And I've been working a little bit on that 60 Ford pickup for Customs Illustrated group build. Brought a Mustang model over here while I'm at Ruth's. Going to try to chip away on just a fun little simple made box stock build, But yeah, aside from just crazy work as it's been, things have been good. We've been getting out there to the shed and working on some stuff. June's been tinkering with a Pontiac and a Mustang of his own.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, not bad.
Let me be the first to publicly congratulate you on your kids making it into Auto Modeler magazine.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Yeah, we haven't gotten our copy yet, but awesome.
Mine just showed up some scalar items today. So, yep, Belle and June are both in here.
The Blue Demon.
Awesome. Yeah.
I love that El Camino.
The Demon's part of the 48-hour group build, right, Paul?
Yeah. Both of those were the El Camino and the Demon.
Oh, the El Camino too? Okay.
Yeah, that was June's from the year before.
Nice.
I love that look.
And then is that Belle's truck, or because that's her Merc down there, right?
Yeah, it's her Merc, and she did one of those AMT 34 Fords.
Oh, the white box art one?
Yeah, the Hobby Lobby special.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that
that's
looks like a nice kit.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. Great parts. If you like a little hot rod pickup, man, it's great for that. I've actually been picking up a couple here and there because, that's the one thing with Hobby Lobby. As much as some people say, well, they don't, you rarely get new stuff, which ours did get some new things. But, I think Jason, myself will tell you when they do have something you like, it's worth stocking up on, because when it's gone, then you go to try to find it, you're back to that $30-$40, maybe even $50 if you're looking for like that Revell Charger or something.
Yeah, right.
You're back
what kind
up.
Of new stuff did you find?
So ours got the new tin Mustang in.
Okay.
And then they brought back a couple kits or at least got back a couple kits they haven't had in probably over a year. The 61 Impala has been back, which that's a neat kit. And for the price, if nothing else, you get some really good parts in it. Wheels, tires, the 409's not bad. And then there was something else that I've seen hanging around, that one and the other one. I'm trying to think what it was. One of them out here by Ruth's has been getting that 60 Chevy pickup, the one with the go-kart with it, which I really like that. I like those pickups anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing, Hobby Lobby, when you can get good stuff at that 40% off. It's worth picking up a few.
Absolutely.
And that, speaking of that 34 Ford, this Sunoco Wrecker version has all the hot rod parts in it too.
I've seen that. I want to pick up one of those too. I like the way that looks.
Yeah.
How about you, Brucey?
I have not got anything hardly done this week at all. I did work on the 56 just a little. I had to redo the door posts. Too heavy-handed. I broke them again. But I've got a lot of the body work done with Paul's wood filler technique.
Yeah.
Oh, how's that working for you?
It's pretty good. I need to put another coat on it. I like it because it sands easy, but it's ugly at first.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to work with.
Yeah.
Compared with some of the other stuff, I'm glad you're liking it.
It's a lot. It's the sanding stuff is like when you're doing resin, it's real fine powder.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I like it pretty good. I remember using it back way when I was a kid because Dad used to have it out in the wood shop.
Oh yeah, okay.
So but I no longer. One of them was a Ford. I remember using it on. I put the custom front end on. It had the V headlights. And then there was something else, but I no longer have those kits. I lost a box of kits somewhere amongst all the traveling through the years. So
yeah.
I think there was like 20 kits in that box.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Awesome.
The other stuff we found with that, if you're getting the one that comes in the little tin round can, if it starts to get a little thick or harden up, you can just drop a little acetone in and mix it up.
That's the one problem. That's the only problem I found because I have what's in the tube.
Gotcha.
Oh.
When you spread it on there, I just put it right up against the model and just spread it. And then I wet my finger just a little bit and go back over it just a little, but it still makes it rough.
Gotcha.
It's still rough because it dries so fast. There's not enough stuff in here.
Yeah, it's up quick.
They're thinner.
I like the little cans the best. I've used the stuff I got in the tube, and it seems a little harder to work with.
Yeah, I mean, so I put it on there. I mean, I just put it on there thick. I thought, well, I can just sand it down.
Yeah.
Because that's
put it on a little piece of plastic and put a couple drops of acetone and mix it up too.
Yeah.
I'll try that because I've got to do some more filling on that. So, but I'm not putting any of the molding back on it. So that's what I'm filling in.
Nice.
Cool.
But that's all I've got done this week because of family things and yesterday was a rough day. So
yep.
Yeah, yesterday was the final day. So
yeah,
that's my story for the week.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, mine is very simple. I've been working. I actually got some bench time in last night, so I felt really good. I sat down, was selfish, and I'm like, God, I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm like, oh, shit, it's Wednesday. I got to make a video for Joe's. Good.
I didn't get a chance to catch up on everybody's videos yet today either. I got stuck doing training.
Yeah.
So I'll get there.
Oh, I do have one in the pipe for next week, maybe.
Yeah.
Nice. I actually cranked mine out the minute I walked in the door last night because I was waiting on a package to show up.
Well, that's the thing is yours came up as I was sitting here listening to YouTube just on the playlist, and I was color sanding, and then yours came up. I'm like, oh crap, it's Wednesday. I got to make a video real quick.
Reminder.
Yep. But other than that, it's just been work. But I say let's introduce our guest and get him part of this conversation before we get too carried away.
Yeah, I didn't leave too many M&Ms back there in the guest room.
No,
so.
and I drank all the sparkling water, so sorry.
Well, he may not even still be here. He may just have bad left. No refreshers? What kind of show is this? Jeez. There we go.
I mixed M&M, Skittles, and Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
We'll just sit back and watch
Yeah.
the fun.
Well, here's his intro. How's that?
How's it going? There he is.
There he is.
How's everyone doing today?
Awesome.
Good. How you doing there,
Yes,
Thanks
Dustin?
for coming out.
Doing all right. A lot of I don't know, good little bench time this week. I heard you guys talking about what you've been working on. I've had more time the last few weeks than I've had a few weeks before that, so it's been enjoyable.
Nice.
Good.
Sweet.
Yeah, what do you got on the bench over there, Dustin?
I'm working on the 64 Malibu.
Oh, nice.
It's over in the booth getting ready to get clear coated, but I got the frame right here, the chassis, got a little transmission in it. Put that
Very
up there. I'm just going to do it with it's a curbside. I'm adding a little to it.
Nice.
Then I got the shop truck creator, the Acme root build. Got the van, got the door cut out of it today.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Well, I was nervous doing that, but it
Yeah.
came out without tearing up, so we'll be okay. Now I have
What'd
to
you
make
use to cut it out with?
the back of a knife and then a saw blade.
Gotcha.
Nice.
One of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they're
back
hand tools.
number 11. They work pretty good.
Yeah, just got to
Then,
be patient with them, and
Yeah.
they'll come out pretty good usually.
I tried one on an old Camaro, the 124th Camaro, or it might have been the heavy Chevy. That was the first time I just tried it with an old body. I butchered that thing up. I think I broke plastic off of it. I was like, okay, this ain't for me. I
Yeah.
was watching JT's video with his sliding door on his. I was like, I can do this. So I just took my time with it, and now we're done. The hard part's
that's
over,
gonna
and I
be
just got to make it slide.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
It's going to have the wood bed in it, made out of coffee stirrers and some mahogany stain.
That's awesome.
Put that up there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Very
It'll be
nice.
pretty good. It'll be cool when it's done. I hope. Something different.
Got a good start.
What are you gonna put in it for a motor?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do something. It's going to be a show van, so it's going to have something, and I'm not sure yet. I'm not going to do kit engine. I thought about I bought a 7.2 Power Stroke. They may
Yeah.
get diesel power. We'll see.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I want to save that for a 32 rat rod with
Oh.
diesel in it. So we may
there
get a
you go.
Hellcat motor in the van.
There you go.
yeah,
Sacrilege.
Right.
sacrilege.
Cummins.
That's-
4-cylinder Cummins would be awesome, like in a rat.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm doing a
The rat rod, I want to do like the
cylinder
big
Cummins.
tires on the back of it.
Yeah.
Maybe do not a diorama, but a vignette with black smoke coming out of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's down the road, though. I think Five Finger Death Punch had a diesel rat rod in one of their videos a few years ago. That's
Oh,
kinda
yeah.
what I'm thinking about
That was a lot of the welder up stuff in there. Yep.
Yeah.
That car originated in Billings, just 2 hours south of me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve
He
Darnell.
moved from Billings
the
down to
builder.
Vegas. Yep, I have seen that car in person. It's pretty wicked.
Yeah. Cool. Franklin, where I live at in Franklin, we have a big car show in like August, downtown Saturday night. Warren County Customs puts it on. A couple years ago, they had 900 cars, so it draws a big crowd. There's always everything in there. I don't know if you guys know the Egyptian Don Boki. You ever heard of his paintwork?
I've heard his name before.
Yeah, he always brings something, a pedal car or a car out of his museum or something. He'll bring it down. It's always something you can look at.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's
Shows
cool.
like that are so good for inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Always
evening,
something good.
flashback.
Always a
David,
good
welcome
way to get
aboard.
ideas.
Yeah.
I take it Kevin's got milk and cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when Jimmy came on, he had to bring his own snacks in the back room, and so Kevin was bringing him cookies, and then that has just gone completely off the rails, and now I want cookies.
You want to hear the funny part? Jason was eating cookies earlier.
Oh,
I got him before Dustin could get him.
Yes, he did.
He
honey,
left
if
me the
you're
crumbs.
watching, could you go get some Oreos, please?
Well,
Yeah. No, that's cool. So there was
K-Dog.
K-Dog's in the house.
We are closing in on 60 people in the chat.
I know.
So,
Love it.
Good deal.
so Dustin, Sluggo wants to know where is it Shari Lewis? Is that
Sherry
correct?
Lewis.
Sherry Lewis?
It's a great segue here. It's a joke off of your channel name. As a kid, there used to be a little
Lamb
kid
chop.
that was a puppet.
Yeah,
Lamb
the pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sherry
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah.
So with that, how did you come up with the name for your channel?
Man. That's my Lamb Chops have been my Twitter handle since like 2008 because my last
Wow.
name's Lamb, and so Lamb Chops. So Lamb Chops have been my Twitter handle, and I just carry that with me.
that's cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, if I'd have went with my high school nickname, my shop teacher, wood shop teacher, Mr. Horner, he called me Dirty, and that stuck in high school. I was like, we ain't gonna keep that name.
No.
He said, I asked him, why you call me Dirty? He said, because your name's Dustin. Dustin's Dirty. And so that was in shop class. That's what they called me. Everyone he gave everyone a nickname, but I remember mine. But so I just took Lamb Chops and
What's up,
ran
Terry?
with it.
That works.
Everybody's wanting Oreo
Good
cookies
name.
now.
Yeah,
I always
everybody
love
wants
the
cookies.
backstories on those.
Oh man. Cookies.
We got 62 in here. Thank you, everybody. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
That is awesome.
TJ changed his icon.
Even Gloria wants some Oreo. TJ did?
The peanut butter Oreos are the good ones.
Yeah.
Peanut butter cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sweet.
I
So
wasn't a
how
big fan of the ones with the Oreo. I don't know, was it? I can't remember what candy bar, and they kind of mixed them back and forth. I wasn't a big fan of those, but I think it might have been Reese's.
Oh, the Reese's
And there's
Pieces.
Reese's with Oreos in them. Those ones,
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of those. I like
Yeah.
peanut butter cream Oreos though. I
Yeah.
don't have an Oreo.
So how long you been in the hobby, Dustin? Building model
Man.
cars?
When the first kid I ever bought, I was probably 8 years old. Frankfort, Ohio. Went down to see my great grandmother, my granny. And we was walking downtown, Frankfurt's a little small town. Went in the hardware store and they had model kits in there. She's like, buy you one. And I picked up the Tour of Duty F-104C plane, butchered the paint job on it. Man, things was ugly. But I still have it. I found it in the box in the garage a couple weeks ago and posted it. But that kind of got me into it. And then glue bombs, for a few years and started doing a little better with them. Then, as everyone else does when they get older, it's the women in real cars. Then
Yeah.
I got back in the hobby a little bit back around 2005 with some slot car drag racing, and started dismantling kits that nice kits I had. I wish I wouldn't. Looking back, I wish I just left them alone and bought more kits and done what I wanted with them. But
Gotcha.
then I started working a first shift job or second shift job and couldn't keep up with the slot car racing, working second shift. And then about 2011, 12, kind of got back in a little here and there, and then got back out for a few years. And by 2023, been back in it since. Improving my skill every day.
Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My cousin's in the house. Dan the man.
Right on.
Is that? Oh, Dan's in here. Wow.
Uh-huh.
What's going on down?
It must be all the cookie talk. I think we just need to start with the cookie talk when we open the show.
Uh-huh.
Because man,
Bringing all kinds of people in.
yeah.
I'm gonna start drooling.
Yeah.
I can feel my blood sugar going up from
cool.
here.
Me too. My glucose monitor's going off in the other room. It's not even attached.
Sounds like your internet.
Hey, it's working. I guess maybe I need to not have that on. I don't know.
Oh man.
What's up, Mike? What's up, Don? Cool. So, Dustin, what would you say would be your favorite genre of build?
70s muscle cars, 60s, 70s, for sure.
Okay.
But I'll build anything. Like I'm building the Klein van.
Yeah.
Group builds are kind of in a way, group builds are directing what I build right now. It's giving me ideas to build. And then, like with the Transformers group build, I'm trying to host. I want to build a big rig, so I was like, we'll build the Optimus Prime. I got the truck and trailer fridge. I don't know that I'll get started on anytime soon, but something I want to build. But then there's other group builds. People
That's cool.
Build this. Oh man, it gets fun. I'm trying to build more than one at a time now. Or once I get one in paint, start on another one, have it, do a little bit here, there to it. So I'm not getting burnt out on one at a time. But sometimes I think it's where I get down sometimes I'm trying to do good, so I go slow, then I get burnt out because it is a slow process. So now if I'm working on two, then it maybe not be so bad.
Yeah, and like you said too, you get into a rhythm to where one's kind of curing and getting really good, and dry it up so that you can handle it when you got to work on it, and then you work on the one that you painted before it. That's our halfway mark, ain't it? Dang,
Depending on whichever we want to call halfway today.
Yeah.
Damn, that goes fast. What's up, T2? Eliza. Who's Eliza? That's cool.
Like
Well,
a spouse over there, Jason.
no,
Don's garage. Hi.
Who's Eliza?
Dawn.
Yep. Done.
Cool.
Still got 60
Really
people.
cool.
Yeah, we're rolling.
So, do we want to run a commercial today, or okay?
Yeah, let's run the commercial. We got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Just want to inform everybody that there's an added treat at the end of the usual commercials, which is going to be from now on a usual commercial, but you'll see.
Sweet.
Here we go.
Hi, everyone. Once again, it's time to open up your calendars and set it for October, because October is King Bob Model Works Chris Cortell Cancer Awareness Group Build. He does that for the entire month of October. And with that, once again, we're going to do our annual Breast Cancer Awareness 24-hour group build. That's going to be October 17th, 2026 at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and roll out until October 18th, 2026 at 8 a.m. That'll be put on by Bruce from Bruce's Eclectic World, Jason from KRD Klein Race Car Design, Lennis Schultz from the Lennis Schultz Grandpa Mark's Hobbies Facebook group page, and myself, Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. And with this, we are going to have a GoFundMe set up in July where you can donate whatever you would like. We're trying to get to $2,000 this year before midnight on the 17th. And if that happens, I'm going to shave my head again. So what I want everybody to do is once a week until then, don't buy 1 cup of coffee and save that money for cancer awareness. Put it in a jar, put it in a jug, put it in your back pocket. Don't run it through the dryer, but save that money. And in July, I'll have a GoFundMe set up, and you can put that in there. And we're going to try to hit that $2,000. And to make it even better, I started a Grandpa Mark's Hobbies store. I'm not one for merch and stuff like that, but I think this is a good cause, because what I want to do is anything that we make from this store is going to go to the 24-hour group build. And I just got this yesterday. It's the Grandpa Mark's Hobbies 24-hour Cancer Awareness Group Build t-shirt. Not only do we have t-shirts, and they go big enough to fit my body, so there's a size in there for everyone, but we got coffee mugs. I picked this up too because I like it in black. This is an 11 ounce. They do have a bigger one in there. It's all white though. It's not colored. But these things are really nice. A K-cup will fill this right to the top if you do a large. Ask me how I know that. I've tried it with my other one. There's also hats, all kinds of shirts, even stuffed animals in there. So what I want you to do is, if you want to support us, drop the money in the GoFundMe when it's open, grab a t-shirt. All this money is going to go to the Group Build 2, coffee mug, stuffed animal, whatever you want. But all the proceeds that I get from this goes to the 24-hour group build. So this is all for Chris Cortell Cancer Awareness Group Build and for the second annual Breast Cancer Awareness Group Build. Again, October 17th, 2026, 8 a.m., and save that coffee money.
There we are. Cookie time.
I think Bruce is muted.
Yeah, Bruce, you're muted, bud.
Oops, sorry, I forgot to turn everybody back on, including me.
Including me.
Well, if I don't mute everybody, then if we cough in the background, it comes right on through. That's one thing I wish they would fix where StreamYard does.
Yeah, StreamYard was better on that.
Yeah. Oh, well. Sorry, everybody. Anyway, so I hope everybody had a chance to get popcorn and a soft drink.
Want some cookies?
Cookie. Oreo.
Some cookies.
I had to call the wife to bring home cookies.
Jason said they're eating cookies.
He's eating cookies.
By the ghost of Wilford Brimley.
I'm always lost, Kevin. You know that by now.
Oh, that's pretty cool that Mark's got that all set up like that. So all
yes,
the for the merch go to that cancer. Fund.
I did not. He did not tell me he was going to do that.
Yeah, I need to get that link again. I'll order a hat or a shirt for that weekend.
Yeah.
That'll be my Monte Carson coffee cup for a while.
Well, it's gotta be the same cup that Paul's got, because like what Grandpa Mark says, when I use the Keurig, it fills the model cars and copy one right to the top.
Right to the top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I put the link in the description or not. I'll have to go back and check. If I did not, I will.
I think he's got a link in his videos too.
There's a link in all of his videos.
Yeah. So, no, that's really cool.
Oh, hey.
Since we're kind of talking about group builds, Paul, do you want to talk about any of the group builds that you're hosting?
Yeah, so Jimmy and I, we've got the Customs Illustrated group build. That's a fun one. And then Jason here and myself, we got the zombie group build, which is just an ongoing thing. Get you knock the dust off an old project or rebuilder and get some motivation to get it going. Those are the ones I got going right now, and currently working on the 60 Ford. And the 36 would actually fall into both. But the 60 Fords for the Customs Illustrated, the 36 pulled it back out for the zombie group build, but the timing, it works as a Customs Illustrated as well. But that's kind of what I got going with them.
Check that out, everybody. Paul's channel and Jimmy's channel, if you want information for those. Joe, what about you? I know you're involved with a couple group builds.
Oh, just a couple. So, Tiffany at Dirt Road Cinderella and myself just launched the second annual Glory Days of Drag Racing group build that started yesterday and goes till November. 1980 or older drag cars. Keep the motor, wheels, the whole shebang. 1980 or older from that awesome era of drag racing. Anything from gassers, old funny cars, the whole shebang. And Super 70s group build is going same time, 1970 to 79. Cars, trucks, vans, motorcycles, semis. Keep it 70s themed. And that goes till November. Yeah, they go November.
Would this fit the 70s theme?
Oh, yeah. Now that's screaming 70s.
That's cool, Kit.
Yes. Yeah. Love it.
Now,
very cool.
Now, with your Glory Days group build, you guys got a request where you want like a certain number of pictures or something at the end, or?
Yeah, actually for both builds, whenever you're done, email 4 to 5 finished pictures. Tiffany and Carrie Ann did an awesome compilation last year of everybody's builds, so they'll do that again. And then I am going to try to do the same thing for the Super 70s one.
Yeah, Carrie Ann did a really good job last year.
Yes.
Bruce, you got any group builds that you're hosting or you're a part of?
Well,
18 of them.
I don't know. I've lost count after 52. You know, my buddy Paul keeps me busy. Yep. But our good friend Ed over at One Team Garage and I are hosting the Super Chrome group build. And anything from the mid-30s up to the 72-ish works as long as it's got a lot of chrome. Cars, trucks, semis, motorcycles, you know. And once again, at the end of your build, if you wouldn't mind, we have an email in our descriptions to send pictures to, about 4 or 5, like Joe said. So me put together something. I might let Ed do that one. He's pretty good at putting stuff together.
He's pretty good,
yeah, he is. One of us will do that. But Ed and I both have an email address in the links in our descriptions of almost our videos. So for that. And other than that, I'm working on about 10 other group builds. How's that?
Same here.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Mr. Jason, what are you doing?
Yeah, don't you have a group build there going too, Jason?
I got a couple group builds. So, of course, the rollover second annual zombie group build that me and Paul are co-hosting, which has turned out to be really great for me last year because I got 2 done. and I love that group build. But we're doing the drag and drive group build, and I already got pictures from 2 people that got theirs done. So I'm flattered that you guys are doing it. It's really, really cool, and you guys did a good job. So expect to see a slideshow at the end of the year. And then, of course, with my buddy Kenny from K-Dog's Model Garage, we are doing the A-Body Buddy Build / group build. So that's Mopar A-Bodies, and that's turning out to be a lot of fun. So I'm hoping to have one actually done in about 2 weeks. So that's kind of exciting right now. So on that one, you can hit up me or Kenny on that one. And then for the drag and drive, just hit me up. So
right on.
Dustin, you got any group builds that you're doing?
I'm in the Acme Creator, the shop truck group build, and then the my Transformers one right now, the Optimus Prime that I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try and get in some more. I want to get in the Cousins Illustrated. I got an idea. I got a couple kits up there on the shelf I can look at for that, but the more bench time I get, the more I'll build. I went through a busy spell at work a few weeks ago, and finally getting some more time. And it seemed like last year, after the USAC last year, like last summer, I hardly built anything, and into the fall, I was slow building. Now I'm trying to build more for having fun with it too. Been listening to the podcast and getting caught up on those. I do want to. I kind of started an MRAP group build. I really ain't official yet, but I want to do like a military MRAP vehicle, just for the learn weathering. And the one I'm gonna get's a Mang 6x6. It looks like a pretty cool kit for like a 135th.
That's cool.
But,
That's awesome.
Who knows?
King Bob forgot to put Pontiac on that.
The 100 years of Pontiac group build. Yeah.
Yes.
So I will tell you guys that one there.
Pontiac Ventura kit, if anyone knows where to get one of those at.
Yeah. If you guys get into that Pontiac group build, there's been a couple people that have finished it, and they've gotten chips from King Bob on that group build. So that's really cool.
I can't find mine. I had it at the show.
That's awesome. Yeah, my Thunderbird is next to the cube here.
It's a really nice chip. So
that's awesome.
It's pretty cool that he's doing that again. King Bob has been a great ambassador to the YouTube community, and he helps a lot of good people out, and he's got a lot of good tips to share. So I try to tune into his thing every week if I'm not like dead tired. So
sorry, Bob, can't find it, dude.
Sorry, Bob. Bruce screwed the pooch tonight.
I screwed the pooch again.
Bruce, your punishment when it comes out, you need to order the new My Little Pony Mustang from round 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is punishment too.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that horror story. I mean, I had the decals right here that he sent. I don't know. We'll show it next week, maybe. I'll stick it on the back of this phone. I don't know what I did with that. That's
cool.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Mac Daddy wants to know if you need help opening those cookies, Joe.
I haven't got them yet. My wife is on the way home from the store. I have Oreos on the way, and not zero sugar. You know what? I'll take my lumps there. That's fine.
Right.
I'll eat a salad first or something.
There you go. Stay away from my pooch, Kevin says. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Johnny Jalopy, mesmerizing customer. Huh.
There's a bajillion.
There's
so many good group builds.
Yeah, I forgot about that group build too.
Yeah, the F1 group build is rolling.
That's is that
Kyle?
Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle and Tim.
Yeah.
Tim.
I remember a guy used to make a
Box
video
Talk Garage.
for the
Tim
Oh,
Carson.
okay. Cool. Oh, there's Shaggy.
All those
So how
girls.
many-
It's too cold for the Girl Scouts up here, so we'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Yeah, they ain't got spiked shoes to walk in that icy sleet right now.
That's the truth.
So what is your guys' goals for Acme? Who's gonna go? Joe, are you out for sure?
I'm out for a couple reasons, house, and then there might be some other things changing. We shall see. Fingers and toes crossed. It's for the good. So
That's good.
we'll
You
shoot
still
for
gonna
next year.
You still gonna build a Mark Batson shop truck?
Yes, sir. I just happened to get my Big Sky blue paint the other day, so I need to
Nice.
drop a video for that. So
Nice.
Yep, that's where I'm going with this, is because I'm definitely working on a shop truck right now, so I'm kind of having fun with it, really.
yeah,
I think we're gonna weather this thing and just
sweet.
keep it real simple. Like it gets used a lot, daily driven a lot. Parts runner type deal. So
yeah. I'm kind of hoping if the Blues Brothers Monaco comes out in good enough time this year, I will pair it with the trailer and the shop truck.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
have the whole shebang. I need some resin 3D printed 715s, grippers and steers,
Yeah.
and some through the roof or through the hood headers for a big block Mopar.
The other thing that I want is that the Home Alone van, the OK plumbing van.
Okay, plumbing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a cool
Yeah.
kit.
Me too.
Yep, I want that
There's
so bad.
someone on eBay had it on pre-order, and for 6 of them, they're done sold out of their pre-order.
Wow.
Oh
I don't
wow!
know if they're just hoping to get it, but we'll see.
I always just check Auto World because I figure they're going to know better than anybody once they've got it on their pre-order. That's
Well,
the time to snag it.
This year for Christmas, that's going to be a hot seller.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
Because they always, like, right around end of October, November, the Home Alone things are like on TV all the time.
Mhm.
So then people are going to go, oh, that's right, they got a model of that. And then those things are going to be selling. So
Yeah.
I kind of want to get one for Andre for Christmas this year. I think he'd
Yeah.
really do that.
be
That'd be-
cool. Hey, Joe, there you go. That's a good idea for a father-son.
That could be fun. I could build a free candy van and he could build the Home Alone one.
Yep.
I need one of those inappropriate free model kits or free candy vans around here.
Yeah. And then we know Dustin's doing Mark Batson shop truck. What about you, Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the 41 Ford van started. Well, I got off the sprue. It started, right?
That's good enough.
That's as far as I got with it. The yellow Coca-Cola one.
No,
Nice.
So, hey, yeah,
Is that mine freezing or are you guys freezing?
I think it's yours.
I don't know.
Okay.
it's not
Not me.
me. It's not me.
I'll take the blame,
Well,
okay?
We're in it. We got a storm going, so that's why I don't know. Joe, I need to borrow your tinfoil hat, buddy.
Coming right up.
Maybe if I put some
I
of
don't know
these
that I'll get to
CDs
Acme this year, but I know
in my
they're
ears, I'll get a better reception.
sending pictures of our builds for it.
I got a chrome tree. Will that help?
Yeah, there you go. Paul, are you gonna do the shop truck build that Mark Batson has kind of laid out for everybody?
Yeah, I had an idea for one. I've just got to find the time to fit it in with my other projects with the way the bench time's been going. If I'd like to, yeah, I've got some ideas. I just got to fit it,
That's
work
cool.
it in. Yeah, kind of a memory from a shop truck that was in one of the classic trucking magazines way back in the
Okay.
early 2000s. There was a really cool one. If I can I don't know if I'll be able to find the magazine, but I've got a pretty good recollection of what it was. So kind of thinking
Nice.
something like that if I can get it going.
That'll be
I'm
cool.
surprised this keyboard still works.
Yeah,
I know. How does that keyboard still work?
old typewriter.
Hey, that's next to my favorite one.
Jeez. There's
Bob
the
sent,
coin.
That's cool.
Bob sent pictures.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sorry about the glare. There you go. So, yeah. But yeah, that's my old clicky clacky. Last time I looked, that was $122 on eBay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's 1989 version.
Wow.
Still works, and popsicle stick is there for a reason. Yes.
Jeez, I'm surprised.
Yeah, 1989. I was in 5th grade.
Same.
I have two of them that are the original XT keyboards.
Wow, that's
Man, in
crazy.
5th grade, we were still using Tandies playing Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Man,
I think I only own one Pontiac model kit. That's a 69 GTO.
Okay.
Look at my list here.
I got a few Pontiacs actually, so I definitely need to get into that group build.
I got
Well, I wonder if a Pontiac NASCAR fits into that group build, because I got a couple of those. Really genuine-
Pontiac.
Hear that, Bob?
Yeah.
I'm sure Bob would approve of that.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. I think he said Pontiac. Period.
Pontiac.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
anything
do that,
Pontiac. Yep.
What's funny? What's cool is there's some old Pontiac started back in the 30s. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
What about in Oakland?
Yeah.
Did I
So I gotta
this
say,
material
Paul-
on sale? Every time, Tim. Every time.
You're looks like you're doing some upgrades to your shop. I like the new shelves and stuff you've been doing to the shop. Looking good.
Yeah, it's always creating room.
Me?
No, Paul.
Yeah,
It's like-
we were
Yeah, I was
putting
gonna say-
shelves up. I wanted to keep the walls a little more open for shop cards, maybe some Hot Wheels, things we had. But at the end of the day, man, those shelves sure do help for getting
Yeah.
organized and everything. So it's been a good move. It's definitely helped a lot. It's made it easier to get out there and work on stuff, find stuff. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, it looks really good. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Yep. King Bob said any Pontiac. So there you go. You can do that NASCAR.
Cool.
Yep.
There it goes.
John wants to know when it ends, King Bob. I think it goes till the end of the year.
December 31st, I believe.
To the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it was either the 31st or the 1st of December. I don't remember which.
Yeah.
That's why it's
No, I
stuttering.
think
Yeah.
you got plenty of time, John. You can
Yeah.
build yourself a Pontiac. And then John took his Camaro to a model show, and I guess he placed pretty well in there. So that's really cool that he took his USAC Camaro and did well with it. So
Yes.
Right?
I know he was really ecstatic to get an award. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Love it. And I think the shop truck one goes until the start of Acme, correct?
still active.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Or Acme.
Yeah.
Okay, I know a couple people had asked, so
Yeah.
yeah, I need to get after that too.
Yeah.
Gotta get my drag and drive / A body build rolling here before too long.
Yeah, there you go. You can mix the two of them together.
Oh, I mixed it into a third because Scale Finishes, Jameston's got that America 250 build that goes till 4th of July. Red, white, or blue, like patriotic theme.
Okay.
And
Nice.
I'm doing this Dart Sport as the Spirit of 76 Dart Sport with the Paxton Supercharged small block.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, yours is number 10, Jason, by the way.
Mine's number 10. Oh,
10. 10.
that'll
10 on the list.
You're fourth. Dart Sport's 4th in the queue. Top Truck is number 6 in the queue.
Yeah, I definitely want to get the shop truck done because I'm having fun with it right now. So as long as I'm having fun, let's just keep that energy going.
Yeah. I got to do a 3-kit bash to make the one I have in mind, though.
Okay.
I could
That's
do
all
a
right.
dodge, but yeah. 2 of them
Yeah.
is easy. It's just dodges, but
Yeah.
it's just, and then stealing a service bed out of another one.
Very cool.
Did you guys see Mark Batson's video? I think it was today, where they're talking about the model museum and the speed museum in Lincoln, Nebraska.
No.
Yeah.
Big show they're gonna have in July.
I did see the podcast. They were talking about it, I think, this week, but then they were talking about it prior to. They had Randy Durr on, which was part of that. But that's kind of exciting to hear some of the stories that's been going on with some of these collections that they've received, and to find out like Tim Klinkwitz and somebody else are helping put some guys' collections back together to put on display there. That's really cool to hear, you know.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to finagle being able to drive down to that one, but that's all going to depend on work situation.
Yeah, that's about, I think I mapped it out. It's like 6.5 hours from me. So it's definitely what I would like to go check out too.
Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm gonna see how far it is for me to drive, because that'd be a fun thing to go to.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think they've got some sort of like an opening special in July or something.
Yeah,
This
the grand
July.
opening.
Yeah, the grand opening, and they've got something where you can get like some novelty things or whatever, that there's so many people that come in, but yeah, I'd have to check it out. That's gonna be cool to see. They must have a ton of models.
Yeah, it's a 14-hour drive for me.
14 hours.
Yeah. 968 miles.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Kevin says Nebraska might as well be in China for him. So
Yeah, me and Kevin both. Maybe me and Kevin could carpool.
yeah.
There you go. The only thing that sucks is having to go through Wyoming for more than half the drive.
Yeah.
12 hours from where I'm at.
Have a good Easter, Mike.
Have a good Easter.
Yep. Happy Easter, Mike.
Yeah, that'd be a long ride for a lot of people, but I think when you look at it geographically, it's dang near center of the United States. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bruce kicked himself out and
No, I get this yellow drop down. Oops, we lost connection.
Oh. Hey, it wasn't me again.
No, it's restream on my side. I do. Yeah. Don't get me started.
yeah,
Oh,
Jimmy,
will-
you're right, Jimmy. It is on the other side of the world for you. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm sorry. I was being quite inconsiderate, my friend.
Oh, man.
You know, that place though, if you were to really try to get like a national model show, would be super cool to be there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Having the Model Car Hall of Fame there, the big car, you know,
Oh
museum.
my gosh.
I mean, that would be really a neat deal.
The amount of inspiration and reference material, all those engines, vintage race cars, and
Yep.
my gosh. Yeah. Some of the
Yeah,
old
it
vintage
would be
sprint
cool.
cars and stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. It sounded like this was like a one-off deal too, if I understood right. Like the show is kind of a one-time deal.
They're hoping to try and make it a annual thing, but they got to see how it works. But still, the museum I think will be open all the time that the regular museum is open. So, you know, basically people can plan vacations to go check out all the models. So,
I kind of
I
have
like
to
it.
go because I told him I wasn't going to my 30-year reunion because I was going to Nebraska. I kind of have to go.
yeah.
Am I back?
I
You're
figured
back.
that was more polite
Yeah.
than telling him I would rather give myself 1,000 cuts with a dull X-Acto blade and then jump in a bucket of lemon juice. So
That's
Yeah.
tough.
You must
I mean,
sound like high school.
no,
What's up, Larry?
no.
That's not in Kansas, Larry. That's in Nebraska. So, that would be pretty close for you, my friend.
Uh huh. Right before I got kicked out, I seen King Bob say, "Get on ice 80 and just head west."
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, Larry? Did anyone see the video that someone can't remember the channel about Mack trucks? That
Was
I
it
don't
maybe-
know.
Was it Tim from Throttle Power?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm a little behind
Just
on
big
my.
truck, that's right, Tim.
Yeah, I think Tim was at a truck show.
Yeah, he's at the truck show in Louisville, Kentucky, the
Oh.
national truck
Mid-American
show.
Truck Show.
Yeah,
So that would be Tim Brown at Throttle Power would be the channel, my friend.
yep. He's been showing clips all week.
Oh, gotcha, Larry.
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to get you to come to Kansas.
I'll be back in a few, guys. I got to take these dogs out.
I know
Oh.
that feeling.
Yeah,
Another earthquake is coming.
I know. He's getting all wound up over here.
At least he has his early warning earthquake alarm
Yeah.
system.
That was early this morning. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Sounds good. Glenn King said the Sprue did a video on Max.
Oh, okay. Talking kit wise then.
Yeah, maybe kit wise. Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool, Chet. I'm gonna have to check that video out.
Yeah, same here.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing thumbnail for that.
So is this a Mack truck group build then, or is that what we're talking about?
No, I think he was going through the history of Mack trucks or
Okay.
model kits.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a bunch of Mack truck model kits.
Yeah, I'm with you, Lewis. Peterbilt. I worked on some Mack trucks in my early days.
Yeah.
Oh,
10
yeah.
years.
I'll leave
Most
it
of
at
what I
that.
drove was freight shakers and inner smashables.
Yeah, the Smashables fell apart a lot.
Yeah, my dump truck that was assigned to me at the county was an old inner smashable, but before that, and my truck from Republic, they were freight shakers. So
Good night, Tim. Have a
Mercedes
good,
powered freight
good Easter.
shakers. Hey,
Yeah,
Tim.
Mac Bagels, that's it.
Really cool. Man, I gotta say thank you again to all you fine folks in the chat. You guys are You guys have got some really good conversations the last few episodes.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yes.
really doing a phenomenal job talking with each other, and that's what this is all about. So really cool.
Yeah.
Tiffany says she's drove Mack trucks and Peterbilt's. They're both good, she says.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I hate working on them.
If I was a
Macs.
driver, I'd have to have a Peterbilt.
Yeah.
I worked on them all. It didn't matter. They've all paid the same money.
13-letter poop spreader. I love it. The only Pete I ever drove, Republic, was trying to get us into a bunch of cab overs, and they would beat the ever-loving crap out of you when you drove.
Oh, God,
Yes.
yeah.
Just miserable. I was like, no, thank you. I mean, they were in town. It would maneuver beautifully, but
Yeah.
everywhere else we're at was all washboard.
You get on a rough road, it was like this.
You get out of them, and you're walking across the parking lot, and you feel like you're still going up and down.
Uh-huh.
I mean, imagine sitting on the end of this pen and then just doing this all day. Oh, it was
I was
brutal.
on
I was
my way
like,
to
just,
work this morning and seen a cab over. I seen one a couple weeks ago and seen him again today. It's a flat black, like rigging, works hauling rigging equipment.
Yeah.
That's the coolest thing. Flat black and a lot of chrome.
oh, wow.
That does sound cool. Of course, I am kind of partial to black, so
I'm
No,
trying to
that'd
keep
be
my
cool.
camera, the phone ready next time I'm trying to get a picture of him one day.
Oh, yeah.
what I wish they would make, really, there's tons of rigs out there, but I wish they would make like a modern day, like NASCAR trailer hauler,
Kit.
Yeah, that'd be super cool,
And make it functional where you can put cars in it and lower them.
Yep.
Mhm.
It'd be
Yep.
really cool to see something newer. I have the old, like, Bill Elliott one and the Kodiak one, but I would love to see something new come out.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep, that'd be.
See you, Lewis.
Not Lewis.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I actually had a guy in the office yesterday I was talking to, and he actually drove a stint for Junior Motorsports when they needed a guy to run the Western Swing. He
really?
did about 13 races for him a couple of years ago, which
That's
is pretty cool. So we spent a little while BSing about that. It was pretty neat.
A lot of times, them truck drivers are more than just they're the cook too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
That
guy
we
that-
go.
Talking about is on the road courses, they didn't have timed pit stops, so they would just do everybody come in. So he was crewing and setting up and loading, and it was pretty neat.
the company I used to work for used to sponsor for the Tory Racing. They'd bring their
Okay.
cars in when they'd run at Kentucky, and
Mhm.
we'd chit chat and talk to drivers and the truck driver and the owner. It was a good time.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
truck drivers years ago, they would always show up early to some of the tracks here as kids, and they would be in all the hotels until the tracks would let them in, like a couple days prior. And us kids on bikes, we'd go search them out, and those guys were cool. They would go into the trailers and get the little, at the time they were like 5x7, basically like our shop cards, and
Yeah.
they'd give you like the hero cards of the day. And us kids, we loved that. We just, that was just so
Oh, yeah.
cool,
I still have a lot of them. I don't know if you remember the old trading cards. There was Pro Set. They used to do football, and they did NASCAR for a couple of years. And they
Yep.
would have the shop addresses on the back of some of the cards. And so I wrote all of these teams one summer, and I got like 20 some odd of these shop cards back. Their hero cards signed back, even a couple with my name on them, like Michael Waltrip
Ooh.
and Rick Mast.
Yeah.
Actually, at the time, to put my name on it. I thought that was pretty doggone cool.
You want to
Yeah.
say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
My daughter,
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
she done ran off.
You get her to build models at all?
And she started a Mustang, 64 Mustang, 64 and a half Mustang, and it's still, she primered it. It's about, and painted a little on the engine. That's where it's at right now. That was a year and a half ago.
Oh,
She'll
that's
come around
awesome.
to it one of these days.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
The Pete 359, that's I love the 359.
Yeah.
No. There you go.
You do got a cool channel name. I will give you that, Mac Daddy. I like that name.
Uh-huh.
Is that
I really do.
me or was that you, Bruce?
What?
I heard him stutter too, Joe.
Oh,
What'd I do?
okay.
You
Everything
stuttered.
went bright light for a second and came back. I didn't know if me or.
Oh, that might have
I
been
think it's
you.
me.
Happy Easter, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Happy Easter,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Bye, Jimmy. Have a good one, buddy.
3:15 in the night there. Oh man.
Where's he
Sorry,
from? Is
Jimmy.
he over in Europe? Yeah, he's got to be in Europe
he's
somewhere.
over in Europe. Yep.
Yeah. So I've got a question that we normally ask that we haven't asked Dustin yet. Rank
Shoot.
your top 5 model kit manufacturers.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna go Revell. Because like if I'm gonna build one, that's probably what I'm gonna go to. Then AMTs aren't bad. Or AMT Ertls. If I can get like the Chrysler 300, the Edsel, man, that plastic's so nice to work with. Man,
Yep.
You ain't got to worry about it. They go together nice. And so the Monogram, they ain't bad. I've never built a Tamiya, so I can't say nothing on those, but I got a couple of them to build. And Lindberghs I got some Johans. So, I can rank 3 of them. MPC 4. We'll get more experience as I build more models. But it ain't like I know the discussion last summer, assembler versus builder.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It'll get together one way or another.
Right?
We'll make it fit.
We assemble
Yeah,
models
that's
and build friendships.
That's the part of Facebook that just drives me nuts is these little wars that get started over some of the dumbest stuff.
Yeah. I had Facebook for a little while. I don't have it no more.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
wasn't much to it.
And it always starts with a keyboard warrior that's got to say, "Yeah, but I'm a builder. You're just assembler."
I am literally there for 3 things now. It's road closures, Jason and Larry's page, and Grandpa Mark's page. Otherwise, I don't really. I get in trouble otherwise.
Yeah.
That and gallery.
Reddit
yeah.
isn't bad for model cars either.
Reddit?
It seems pretty supportive.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got a couple of model car pages. I've never had like bad comments over there, so it's like not that I care, but it seems to be appreciative rather than trying to put down.
Yeah. I don't know why people feel the need that they got to be putting somebody down when somebody asks if you want to link, categorize it as a simple question or a beginner type question, whatever you want to categorize it at, just answer the question. Why put somebody down? It just,
Some people just
help
want reassure they may know the answer to their question they're asking. They just want reassured that they know what they're asking the answer to.
Yeah. 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 It just drives me nuts.
Just got to remember that hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good way to put that, Joe. Really is. That's cool. Kevin Smith, right into an ambulance, and he retired. That's not good.
No,
No.
that's not a good. It's not an
Here's
ideal career path.
No.
The guy I worked with, his father-in-law was at a truck yard parking his trailer for the weekend. And I guess they thought he set his air brakes or something. He went back to check his doors, and his truck had rolled back and pinned him for the weekend. He wasn't living
man.
no more. What bad way to go? He crushed.
Yep.
Oh. Yikes.
What's going on, Dean? Nice to see you in here.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So Dustin, what would you say is probably your favorite colors that you like to kind of cling to on some of your builds?
I don't have a. I let the model speak to me on what color it's going to be. You know, I used to, like, interior used to always be black. I'm starting to try and stay away from black interiors for a while because it don't show. To me, it don't show much. You hide with black on an interior unless you're accenting something. You know, but I'm trying to go with like white interior. I want to do one with like the what's that, like butterscotch look. I want to do that one day. I want to do. I mean, like the Malibu I'm doing. I got white. I did a white interior on the GTO I built last year, but it didn't look good. I tried to dirty it and make it look weathered, but it still didn't turn out right. But the Malibu I'm doing, it's turning out pretty good for a white interior. I can show that. We'll pull that up right here. I've showed it not long ago.
Yeah, that pops. That really looks good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
A little bit of detail on the dash. Trying to get it turned right.
Yeah, looking good. Yeah. And that's part of that Malibu, right?
Yeah, the curbside.
Yeah, it's got a great interior.
Excuse me?
That's got a great interior in it.
Yeah. It's
that's a cool
I like
kit.
It. It's for a Craftsman kit. I like it. It's a slump buster, you might say.
Yeah.
You know, even though I just finished the USAC build, I turned right into that and got it done in 2 weeks now. I've been working on it.
Nice.
And some of that I could have it done already if I wanted to spray clear already on it, but I wanted to gas out long enough to not wrinkle the clear.
Yep.
Did bare metal foil on it. It's looking pretty good.
Have you bought the 64 Barracuda Craftsman kit?
Not yet. I'll probably end up with it.
Yeah, that looks like a fun kit too.
I just got 2 of them. I'd like that. I guess the Nomad has been sold out for a while. I guess they're talking end of this month. They'll have that back in stock.
Yeah, I want to get that one too. Yep.
Yeah, it seems like all the Craftsman kits, they really did a good job of amping up the detail everywhere else where you're not getting the engine, but the bodies and the interiors all seem like they're just so much better.
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
Right. And then to me, too, we've talked about this before, but the box arts are just suckering you right in too, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these, I mean... This Barracuda box art, this thing just screams like, build me.
Yep. And it just takes you back to the day, too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm really digging what round 2's got going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's all flood them with requests for the 66 Buick Skylark GS.
Yep.
We need the 76 Ventura is what we need. I emailed them the other day because, the 250s and the 1976. So I'm hoping because they just released the 76 Nova not long ago. Hopefully they still got the Ventura nose mold around somewhere for that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Right.
Or if anyone knows...
King Bob's got the Craftsman buddy build.
There we go.
That's a good idea.
Monty Davis just finished one of those Venturas up, and it looks so cool.
I watched someone's video earlier this week. I can't remember who it was, and I'll have to look back at my comments so I can see it. And the guy was doing a good job on it. And I don't think it was left hand, but I can't remember who the guy was.
Kenny.
Oh, Kenny.
Kenny's doing a short track one.
Model Garage.
I'll have to look and make
Yep.
sure. It might be who it was.
Yeah. It's K-Dog.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
yeah, he's got issues with the one hand. Yep. Bad crash back in the day. Yeah, that's funny, John. You got to use Craftsman tools on the Craftsman Buddy build.
There you go.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you're right, Chancellor. They need to put that 60s Barracuda back out too.
Yeah.
The notchback version. Did they ever make
Yeah.
a notchback one?
Yes.
The 67 to 69 notch?
Yes.
They did.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yep. Yep.
Kevin, I just got a really cool idea for that Eldorado. I'm just waiting for the right engine to put in it to fit what I'm doing because I need the engine for another build. So, yes, that Eldorado is going to happen. Might have to LS.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Joe. That's right.
No,
I
you're good.
forgot about that, Ron. Thanks for, George's screw bottom build ends April 15th. Yep, that's right.
That's plenty of time.
What's his name? George Eppenheim? Is that
Oppenheim.
kitchen? Is it kitchen table builds or something?
Yeah, kitchen table scale models. Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Something like that.
He's a good guy. He really is.
Yeah.
See, obviously something else is going on with YouTube where they're changing stuff again because stuff that I got saved is not popping up in my feed because I've
Same
not
here.
seen.
Yeah.
Nothing is. That's funny you say that, Kevin. Pro Street, because our buddy K-Dog Pro Streeted out one of those 64 Barracudas. You'll have to tune into his channel and check that out. One of those Craftsmen.
Big old slicks for the front. I'm thinking big old slicks for the front end of that Eldorado.
Yeah, oh, maybe that's what he's talking about is the Eldorado. He wants
I was
you
going to
to
go.
Pro Street it.
I was going to go pro touring and mate something like an LS or something to the transaxle, but that could be fun.
Yeah, you know what? You just gave me a really good idea. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Front wheel drive drag car.
all-wheel drive.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
yeah.
This is a shocker. YouTube unsubscribing people?
What? Never.
Never.
Slicks on the front of the Elda. Now I'm changing course, Kevin. This is
I mean, just saying. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. You know.
injected Hemi and slicks on the front of a 70 Eldorado.
Well,
What are you saying?
even if you could find an old Caddy motor, that'd be cool. Put a blower on an old Caddy motor.
I actually have a blown version of the prior one that came out of the 59 El Camino kit. Because the whole reason I needed this kit is I needed that correct 68-ish 472 or 500 for the replica of my old high school car, which I need to learn how to resin cast this thing so I can make a few copies of that engine so that I can build more Caddy-powered stuff, unless some enterprising 3D printer out there wants to do a 472 or 500 Caddy.
So I think there is a Caddy file on Cults. I think
there is.
Yeah. But if you wanted to learn that resin casting, there is a gentleman that does all of that stuff for his builds because he is over in, is it Beijing? He's American that lives down there and he cannot get kits worth of crap down there. So he literally takes all the kits that he's moved down there with and he's makes all the wheels and stuff from kits. And just that's his model building is actually making them from pouring resin.
That's a great. Yeah, I'd love to try to duplicate just have a couple more of these caddy engines. I loved them in 1-to-1 world. I mean, love them. So I would love to build more stuff with them.
They're so
Yeah, the
unique
guy
too.
that
Just
Ventura-
seeing them when you see guys putting them in hot rods and stuff, you can pick them out right away. You know.
Oh yeah, that low valley. They sit so low and wide, and
yeah, really wide. Yep.
Yep. And just
And then
stupid
the other
torque,
one
but
that I really
smooth.
love in the old cars. Oh, and they get tons of miles, you know. But the other ones that I love in the old cars are the Buick nailheads. I love the nailheads.
Yes. Such a cool looking engine design.
Yeah.
There's my buddy Ed.
What's up, Ed? Yeah, that's true too. I didn't even think about that, Joe. But you could talk to K-Dog about that too, because he's got a lot of experience in that resin casting stuff too.
Yes.
Yes.
I always forget about that because that's a side gig for him. So
yeah. I've got a Johan Cadillac 472 I'd like to duplicate, Kenny. I'd like to have a couple more of them lying around.
It was Monty Davis that built the 76 Ventura on his channel. He just finished posting the art on it.
Yeah, he did it for the Super 70s group build.
Yeah, Super 70s and the 100 Years of Pontiac.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love the color. Beautiful purple.
Yep.
Yeah.
I met him in Acme. He's a great guy.
Yep. Mohawk 62. That is the Hurst-Olds that had the twin engines, all-wheel drive. Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I have that kit. So. Well, we've hit 1,000 messages to the Restream chat. Thank you, everybody.
That's awesome.
Yep, the Hurst Harry Old.
What's your guys' oldest kit, rarest kit you think you have? May not be a grail kit, but just the oldest kit or rarest.
Ooh.
I mean,
ooh. I just got it, and I haven't done. It'll be a future. What did you buy Wednesday? But I'm pretty excited.
Sweet.
Got a Marlin.
Nice. That's
Marlin?
Awesome. That's a hard kit to come by. Oh, did we lose everybody?
I don't know.
Joe? Just Joe,
Just
it
Joe
looks
for a
like.
second.
The
Yeah,
model
I guess
gods got mad. The model gods got mad because he's got a Marlin.
That's the reason I had my this Malibu pulled down was for that, for the rare kit. This ain't even a girl kit. I picked this up for $10 at the swap meet last summer, maybe summer before that. You know, that's why I pulled this down. I had it at arm's reach just because I wanted to show it.
I love it.
You know, and I was looking around today on eBay. There's like one of them on eBay right now, and ridiculous money for it. You know, but I don't know. It's kind of a cool kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about
This
everything
is
else I
probably
have.
mine.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh. That's probably my oldest and my most rarest. I think, 73 was when that one came out. So,
What's a kit you got the most of?
the Demon and the Dusters are a tie. They're a tie.
Get ready to ask.
I've got 5 or 6 of the 67 Chargers right now.
The 67 Chargers?
Yep.
The Revell one or the MPC?
Revell.
Oh, yeah. I got 2 of those. Those are getting to be kind of scarce to find.
Yeah.
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 And now
I got
MPC re-released the other one.
I got parts kit of one. that I've got the back seats to where they'll fold. I'm working on getting to where they're friction fold and stay where you put them, but yeah, that's down the road because when I build it, it's going to be a good, clean build. And so I'm waiting. I got 5 of them or 6 of them. It's going to be. I'm going to do it right.
So is that the kit that you use to hybrid the dart with?
Yes,
roof?
the parts kit one.
Yeah,
that's one. I bought the model and one built for $5. I was like, I didn't care to cut the roof off of it for $5.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It was last year's USAC build, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took
it looks like a Valiant Charger. Like it looks like an Australian
like a Marlin almost.
Yeah.
It looks like a Marlin almost. But
yeah,
you guys got to check that out. He put the 67 roof line on the dart. It's cool.
Yeah, that was super cool.
What about you, Bruce? What's your oldest and rarest kit?
I'm working on it right now.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I
Is that an original 1963 issue?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's the original box.
Oh,
yeah, it is.
I love that box art.
Yeah.
Yep, as far as I know, that's the oldest box art I got. I got some others I was looking at the other day, but I don't. There were vans that I got the original Turtle Wax. No, not the Turtle Wax van. The Dodge van. It was the kicking one. I forget.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the Evil Knievel knockoff Dodge van too.
This is my oldest kit.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
Old monogram.
That's so cool.
I think 1950s. It's 1963 also.
That's awesome.
So same year as his.
Nice.
Awesome.
That'd be cool to put together someday, but I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Wait a minute. 1970. Wow. That's Chuck. You got a 1917 model coupe from Rebel released in 53. Woo.
Oh my.
Nice.
Yeah.
Trying to see. I got a whole bunch of kits I have 2s of, and I have a couple I have 3s of. But if it counts, I have 17 monogram 80s NASCAR kits. Those all count as the same thing. Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
When I got back into the hobby a couple of years ago, that's what I stocked up on. I sold off all my Tonka stuff, and I just started buying the two-in-ones, like they'd have like the Petty combo or the Earnhardt combo or the Darrell Waltrip combo. And I just started snagging every one I could on eBay for like $30. And I got a couple with the square birds. And so that's what I started with. I actually was just going to build. Still have the list, a bunch of the oddball NASCAR cars. And then it just snowballed into what you've seen. Everything. I haven't built a NASCAR kit in a while.
Sometimes I wonder why the Days of Thunder, like the Days of Thunder kits seem to go for good money.
They do.
The decals are probably trash.
Yep.
You know, I don't get it.
And it's just
like
their
the
standard Lumina kit.
Yeah, I like the box art. That's the cool part about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been a topic on a lot of people's channels and podcasts has been the how much do you collect the kit for the box art or for the kit itself? And a lot of people are saying, hey, I really enjoy that box art, you know? So
with the new Days of Thunder movie coming, will that spur some model kits coming back, re-releases or new ones?
You know, I would almost bet a great opportunity for Salvino's, or if for nothing else, somebody enterprising to crank out the decal kits. Because if you go to a place like Mike's Decals, you can buy a donor Salvino's kit with no decals for like $25.
Yeah.
So you buy a handful of those Camaros because you know it'll all be Camaros, and then just get the different decal sheets and do it that way.
Well, and Salvino's does have the line of just plain cars without any kind of, logos
Yeah.
or stickers. So that's kind of cool too. But
Yeah, I still got one of the Le Manses that way. I need another flat nose Monte Carlo or two. I'd like to build the 1982 LW Wright Monte
The
Carlo.
Talladega car.
yeah,
Yep. I'm going to have to find somebody who can make those gold decals for the numbers, but that is one that I would love
SPS
to
can
have.
probably get you taken care of.
That's true. I should hit them up, and I've got some pictures of the car. So
yeah. I mean, if you order them this year, you'll have them by next year.
Yeah, that's what I get ready to say. As long as you're not in a hurry.
yeah, I'm in no hurry. I've got
That
enough
guy-
stuff.
That guy is in full demand, man. It's like he's very busy.
Yeah, Tiffany had actually recommended a guy to me, Dennis Sartorius, and so he is doing my Matador X decals for me as we speak.
You have
He's
to send
up-
me his link.
Yeah,
Me
I think
too.
he's
There's a guy,
awesome.
a
Yeah,
guy in Australia.
he's on
Pato's place.
Facebook.
Is he?
Yeah,
Pato's place
Yeah.
from Australia used to do a lot of decals.
oh
It
yeah,
takes a while to get them.
Yeah, I need to get some made here in the next month, so that I have them for Acme.
I am going to try to make my own shop truck decals. I bought some of the decal sheets
From
so I'm gonna-
Hobby Lobby.
I bought them from Amazon actually. Hobby
Oh,
Lobby just had the little ones at my Hobby Lobby, but Amazon had like a 20 pack of 8.5 by 11s, like $12.
My Hobby Lobby's got the paper size, the 8.5 by 11.
Mhm.
So
Now, if
gonna
you don't
try
want to
it.
use decal paper, if you want to use regular printer paper,
Mhm.
I done a video on it probably 2 years ago. I watched someone else do it. They used they printed on regular paper. You got to print it, reverse it, and then
Oh.
put a bunch of clear coat on it, and then you can make a decal out of regular paper with. I done a license plate with it for my John Wick car. That's how I done it.
Interesting.
And it turns it into a decal.
I'll have to
I don't
watch
know
that
all the-
video.
Yeah, I'll look at my history. I'll post a link to it
That's awesome.
a couple years ago.
That'd be like doing the reverse image with Mod Podge.
Yeah,
Good night,
You put
Larry.
put the
have
Mod
a good
Podge
one.
over it, and then you take water and wash the paper off.
Huh.
Yikes. Take it easy on the knee, Larry.
Yeah.
Knees suck.
Yeah, I agree, Bob. Just get the Lumina kit, and then that's something that I want to do a couple. I do have one of the. I'm trying to think which one it is. I want to say it's the green and yellow Days of Thunder Lumina kit.
The City Chevrolet
Right.
one.
Yeah, I think I wanted, but I'd like to do the Superflow one. So,
Oh yeah.
It's,
and the Hardy.
Dave's Model Workshop. How to
Dave's
make
Model
custom
Workshop.
decals for scale models.
Oh,
It's got 68,000 views on it.
oh
7
wow.
years ago. It was a pretty cool video.
Mohawk, the old double dragster kit, huh? I've got one here. I think it's like 63.
I think my oldest kit is the double dragster 3-in-1 first run. Can't find.
I want to say the original issue is 63 on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that one.
Wasn't
have the
Ray's decals having logistics issues for a while? He's only getting them in batches.
He's got, yeah, Ray's has got a guy that does their printing. They just sent off a batch at a time for printing or something, and they're starting to have them available in the U.S., but it's a long wait for
There's a comment in the chat about Ray's. Ordered in
Yeah.
October.
They do some
Yeah.
really nice stuff, but it's not cheap.
Well, I mean, it's the same with STS. He's not cheap either, and he's doing some good stuff. But yeah, you gotta think way ahead if you're gonna put in an order.
The problem is doing white. That's kind of where you kind of got to have.
Yeah.
And so I've kind of designed some logos to go in different colors for the. I'm going to try it for the shop truck. I figured worst case I could just do it in black and it'll be fine because the truck's light blue.
Right.
Worth a shot. Worst case,
That's awesome, Mac Daddy.
I'm out some decal paper. So yeah, I've been using ChatGPT to help me come up with some ideas.
I think everybody is on ChatGPT. You look through the freaking YouTube main page and that's everything.
Everyone's using
AI.
You know, and
I did the thumbnail for one of the Transformers group build. I posted that. Someone commented like, "Why didn't you pay an artist to do that for you?" Because I don't have money to pay an artist.
Exactly.
ChatGPT is free. My electric bill's going up to ChatGPT, but it's free.
I absolutely respect guys that can do that stuff on their own, which is awesome. Guys like Tim Casper and guys like Tim Kalankiewicz. That's awesome.
Yep.
And I wish I had even a fraction of that skill, but the fact of the matter is a lot of us just don't. You can just do your own basic, take a picture for a thumbnail, but for whatever reason, a ChatGPT thumbnail will get you more traction. It works.
Yeah.
People, I've noticed my views go up significantly when I started my What Did You Buy Wednesday thumbnail, because now I just have a template that I update. Yeah. I'm picking up another probably 100 to 150 views per video just because of that.
No wonder all my views are tanking. I'm putting your ChatGPT thing on my channel.
You're even using the uglier version of me.
Okay, according to ChatGPT, the AMT Double Dragster 3-in-1 kit was first released in 1961.
Okay.
61.
So there's the answer to that question.
Mm-hmm.
She's too shy.
$350 for a white toner cartridge.
Is that your daughter again?
My oldest. She's down here now. She's too shy to get on camera.
Oh.
I can turn it to her.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Just come over and say hi. Just put your hand over here. She graduates college here in a couple weeks.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Already got her job lined up and everything. Making good money.
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
She said thanks.
That's awesome.
Just come say hi. Okay.
Did she bring you some Oreo cookies at least?
No, I didn't ask her to. Where's my Oreos?
Guess what I'm having after this show?
Oreo cookies.
Same here. Oreos for dinner, and no one can stop me.
I got some upstairs. I might have me a glass of milk.
Yeah. That's cool. Chuck Jorgensen, my rarest kit is probably the AMT Gangbusters 32 Chevy Cabriolet panel truck 9-in-1.
Oh,
whoa!
Wow, never seen a 9-in-1.
Oh, I definitely want to look that up to see what the heck that box art even looks like. When was that released there, Chuck? That is really cool. I don't trust ChatGPT. Saw the documentary in the 80s. Skynet will take over. Not good.
That is right.
I love it.
I'll take my chances. Is this show real or AI generated? Oh, it's real. It's real. You couldn't make this stuff up.
No. Mohawk 62. I also have a first run a la carte with the 1929 Ford Roadster. That's cool.
Yeah, they've modified
That's
that
really
kit
cool.
enough now that it does not have all the a la carte parts in it, I don't think, anymore.
Somebody was telling me that because I seen the re-releases at the hobby shop, and this guy said, you don't want that. That thing is so diluted. And I'm like, really? He goes, yeah.
I'm wearing pants, but don't zoom me, Bruce. Yeah. Yeah, they just kind of give it the like this kind of very cheese ball-y option you can build. So
Interesting.
yeah, I haven't opened it all the way yet, but I got plans, but not to use the engine in there. I want to actually put a Buick V6 in the. I want to do a full fendered hot rod version with a Buick V6, like something out of the
That's
mid-late
awesome.
70s.
Wow, that is cool kit right there. When did it come out?
Uh,
Early
Hello.
60s, late 60s.
60s. Look at that. Look at that box art.
Cool.
That is cool.
Almost
Actually,
like a Bonnie and
I'm on the
Clyde.
wrong. Actually, I'm on the wrong screen, but yeah. Let me.
It says it's out of stock,
this
Bruce.
way.
How are we supposed to order it?
There we go. Can you see that?
It didn't change on my end.
No, I can see it, but
Okay. Well, hang on a second. Because
But it says it's out of stock.
yeah, if it's been out of stock for some time from Spotlight, it'll be gone. It'll be gone there. So
yeah, well, Spotlight's the one that's got it.
yeah,
Oh, hey.
That's the one that got it.
$100.
Yeah. That's cool, Chuck. If you got that sucker, that looks like a neat kit.
yeah. Paul's back from assignment onto a different assignment.
Yeah, we got our mile walk in real quick.
Right
So,
on.
Paul, Dustin asked us a question, and that question was, what is your oldest release or rarest kit?
Ooh. Boy, oh boy. So, I mean, we have some of the late 50s SMP stuff that's pretty rare. But one of the others is probably the 8th scale, the big drag.
Oh, yeah.
That one is pretty hard to find. When you do, it's pretty spendy. You know, we have a bit of that A scale stuff from the re-release. You know, the Big Deuce and the T's, but also some of the other older ones that were never really repopped or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So probably one of those, I would think. The old SMP stuff, there's definitely a couple that, man, I'd love to see re-release. I know we talked about that. You know, some of the 59, 60 Buicks and things like that would be
Yep.
really cool. But yeah, probably something in the SMP line or that big drag, the A scale.
Nice.
So I'm thinking.
That's cool. I know you do a lot of like searches on eBay for those older box art AMTs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know that's been like I said, as we've been going through and straightening out the shed, there's maybe at least half a shelf that, you know, Jason, I think we've talked about before, just kits that take us back there to as we were kids. And, you know, I picked up some just because it's that same box art, you know,
Yep.
of the ones I built. They were pretty cheap. I mean, you can find that stuff from the 80s and the 90s. A lot of it's not too bad, but yeah, it's the box art thing. I don't know what really. I think some of the newer box arts, just I guess you think like the 51 Bel Air, right? The one that's re-released in the purple with the flames and all that. Neat
Yep.
looking box art, really cool. Then you've got the other one, the goldish one, which is kind of a neat little 51. Same kits, different decals, but one's probably outselling the other, and it costs $5 more.
Yep.
Yeah. To me, I think box art does kind of play a role. There's kits that I used to not look twice at.
Yep.
And then it's in a neat box art. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. Especially because what's on the box, the art might not be my genre of cars or trucks or whatever. And then you see a neat box art and you're like, man, that's real. I don't care if it's a Ford, a Chevy, a Mopo, whatever it is. That's cool.
Yeah. No, and and like we were talking about that while you were gone too, is that a lot of shows and podcasts and stuff have all talked about this as of recent months. How much influence does the box art do for people purchasing these kits? And it's remarkable to hear a lot of people say, oh, it matters a lot to me, and it does to me too, because it kind of like when you see the box art sitting on the shelf, you get ideas. Oh man, I could do this with this, or I could do that, and stuff. And a topic privately that I had with another friend of mine was that, Paul, you got one of these, but I have the ones from Hobby Lobby, the ramp truck.
Oh yeah.
But it's literally the same kit, but now they're doing the Coca-Cola motif to it. And everybody and their brother are probably going to buy more of those ramp trucks in the Coca-Cola than they would the other box art that you get at Hobby Lobby, Well,
I think, I was thinking about this the other day because I was looking at the 36 Ford I got as a parts car. And it's funny because that one kind of takes me back in memories because it was one Pops had up in his stash when I first saw that stuff and kind of got me really geared into building. But, you think, and I don't, I know we've all built probably off and on for years, but I know Jason and I, some of the time frames fall in the same line. But you think about the box arts, right? From like, just say the early to mid 80s, you go from the 50s, 60s, really cool box art. You go into the 70s. To me, some of the AMT stuff was kind of funky. MPC had really cool box art.
Yeah.
Revell had some cool box art, but to me, it was more of just the box stock built kit, right? But when you go into like the 80s, definitely AMTs, like they kind of had that funky brown looking background. And it was like a box stock build, like the 55 Nomad. It was like that blue, I think it was a blue Nomad, like looked like someone's, bought it bone stock and put mags on it, which I'm not saying anything wrong, but when you're trying to sell or get someone's attention, I think more like people like us can look at that now and see what we want to do with it, right? But for like, say, kids, teenagers, someone that's, wife left for the weekend, like, I want to build a model. You see some of the box arts now, they're like, oh man, this is cool. You see some of the stuff before, and they're probably like, I'd rather go buy a 12-pack and watch the game,
Oh my gosh. The AMT Ertl stuff from the late 80s couldn't have been any more dull.
Yeah. Think about that 57 Ford, the blue one on the box. It is just a bone stock 57 Ford, but now you look at the one that AMT just re-released, and even for being stock on the box, it just looks so much more pleasant on the eye,
Yeah, the marketing team definitely fell asleep in that era because
that's what I was going to say. Yeah, big difference.
You're right on the head with that too. Is like the hardcore modelers probably looked past it because they knew, hey, this is the same kit from blah blah blah, and they just bought the kit. But like what you said, if somebody was to go to the hobby shop, take their kid, that box art is what's going to talk to the person that's not a full-time modeler on what they're going to purchase,
Yeah,
most definitely.
I'm glad, like we were talking about the Craftsman kits while you were gone too, and those Craftsman kits, those box arts are so cool that they're doing now.
Like, what would inspire you more? Boring 90s, early 2000s box art? Tin box art.
Yeah, right.
Even that 90s box art, though, is at least, man, when you get into early and late 80s, boy. I mean, they just kind of,
Yeah.
someone drove that car off the cliff and
Yeah. The wheels are all.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Like these boring, even worse than these ones.
yeah, those were kind of when there was some improvement there. The ones before
Yeah.
that.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Wrong button.
Yeah.
Hit the button, Bruce.
If you
Hey.
didn't regularly read like car books or car magazines and have some vision, it would. I mean, you'd look at the box art and go, "Well, that's kind of lame," without having
Yeah.
a vision in
Yeah.
your head. Yeah, they've come a long. I see those box art sometimes, like on eBay or Spotlight Hobbies or something, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
and I will say too, I like the bodies and the molds and stuff in those. I think the plastic's a little better to work with.
Mhm.
Like AMT now with those pad printed tires, the
Yep.
white walls are so much better.
Yep.
I mean, before, you'd have to hunt down a good pair of white walls or go through Model House, get, resin ones. Now it's like, well, there's really good 3D printed ones. Just the kits alone, you're seeing the different sizing of the white walls. I mean, shoot, that again, Hobby Lobby, there's kits you can buy at 40% just for parts,
Right.
Bundy.
Unlike what both you guys did on your builds, Paul, you and your son, and then Joe with the Demon build. Those are really cool tires in that kit. The
Yeah.
Dumpster has really cool tires in that kit too. So definitely, I agree with you guys. So the tires on some of those AMT kits have improved tremendously in the last few years. So.
And I love that they've done, more than just, wide ovals and polyglass. They've done BF Goodrich, and they've done.
Yeah.
Now, the one, just to go off the rails for just a second, there are so many cool new tire options thanks to 3D printing and everything.
Mhm.
Anybody out there listening, there is a tire brand that we are completely missing and is misrepresented or just not represented at all in raised white letter, 15-inch or 14-inch. Mastercraft Avengers.
Oh yeah.
When you need a cheap raised white letter tire, it's the Mastercraft
M50.
Avenger, and nobody's making one yet.
Yep.
We
The
need
M50s.
these.
Yep.
Yes, we need these.
Yeah.
Anybody who watches a lot of Pole Barn Garage, you'll see them all the time. And I'm like, in town here, that's the only raised white letter tires you can buy that are in stock. Mastercraft Avengers.
They were very state or zone sold,
Yeah.
It was unique, yeah.
I'd slap a bunch of them on builds if I could get my hands on them. I may have to learn how to just find some decals to make Mastercraft Avengers or something.
There you go. I'm sure you could get that easily.
Somebody's
made in
gotta
a
have them.
decal. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen different decal sheets for tire lettering and brands. Have you guys used much of those?
I've used the Hoosier ones that Power
I
Slide
have
makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work good.
Yeah, I think I've got a sheet of different stuff, but I haven't used it yet. But yeah, it's not. Again, there's so much stuff we have in the hobby now that just wasn't there before.
Yeah.
Between
Kevin,
the
I've never seen
stuff-
Big Bosses, but I do have some Sport Tracks. And what's the other one? Sport Track and Posi Traction. Posi Traction. And Dunlop qualifiers.
You see that one there from Dominic, Joe?
Yeah. That is exactly, yes.
That's cool. Yeah, that was big in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah, even still to this day, and I think the Mastercraft Avengers are just a knockoff or like a cheaper version of a Cooper Cobra.
Probably.
So the tire exists, it's just finding the right sidewall.
Yeah, that's cool. I met the Big Boss tires for my 65 Ford. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that you're building again, Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin's been a lot more jacked up lately too, with his models and stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Good old Maypop tires.
Yeah.
Hey, Pops.
I used to stop at the old St. Clair gas station. We buy Maypop tires, so we go spinning tires on the weekend.
Yep. Yeah, Mohawk, you're right. Back in the day when they went by the alphabet. Yep.
When I was
Yeah.
in high school, I had a 72 Le Mans that had Hoosier drag radials on it. And I'd burn them. Man, that tread never, man, that you could stick your quarter in there, tread never moved. I tore their tires up. Man, they didn't wear out any.
I don't know if you guys have seen these lately, but Ryan over at Z Force is making some Marsh cheater slicks. And they've actually, the old Marsh cheater slicks had like the checkered flags in the tread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you
Yeah.
buy it?
A set?
Oh, geez. Now who's hogging up all the stuff?
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that very well or not.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, in the mid-late 60s, like these were a hot ticket. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Irv had him make some for a project, and so he's just had them going. So I got a couple pair.
That's awesome.
Who was that?
Z Force.
Z-Force.
Z Force?
Yeah.
I should have known that. You said Irv. Duh.
Yeah, I can't think of the guy's name at Z Force, but yeah, Irv's a
Ryan.
big spot.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan. Yeah.
So
He's got some really cool 60s oriented stuff, and he just got the motor wheel fly wheels out too.
nice.
And so I snagged some of those as well because I love that design, like from the 70s, like 70s
Yep.
Pro Stockers.
Yep.
Yeah. Love that design.
Yep. Which then kind of turned into Bogart.
Yeah. Yep. Figure if I did like a late 70s style stock eliminator car or something like that, it'd be a perfect pairing.
See, that's what, going back to your group build, I'm like, I didn't participate last year, but this year I was thinking, man, I should do like a stock eliminator.
Yeah.
I just am like all over the place with my ADD because I'm thinking of all the cars, the one-to-ones that I've, been able to see throughout all the years. And it's just like, you want to build them all, but it's like, okay, just pick one. Just pick one and do it,
I have a list of stuff that I would love to do just for that group build. I have enough to build 2 a year for the next 2 decades.
Yeah.
Just of old junior stalkers and things like that, yeah, absolutely would love to do.
Yep. Yeah, there's just so many. And I told my wife, I was like, I got to find some of the old photo albums and just go through them.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, yeah, that's just going to delay the project even more. So it's like, yeah.
Oh man.
And when I saw the motor wheel flies, the first thing I thought was something like a late 70s super stock duster or stock eliminator duster or like Judy Lilly's Miss Mighty Mopar, like 74 duster. Yeah.
But, then I'm thinking, well, if I do something, because, you think early 70s, a lot of guys just had steel wheels on the back and then they put Krager's or, center lines or something on the front, just to get a narrow and lighter tire,
Exactly.
So,
yep. I've got some stuff that's sitting on the shelf just to be built as junior stalkers. Quite a few.
What was the year? Is that 80s and older?
1980 and older.
Okay, 1980 and older. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
You
do
know-
the Royal Pontiac 68 Firebird for starters, Sea Stalker.
Yeah.
And then I got another one planned, but I got to wait for the second half of Paul's group build to start to slide that one into.
You going to Swiss cheese the frame on it?
Oh, no. It's not a Catalina, it's just a Firebird. So I would love to see a 63 Catalina kit, though, because that'd actually be kind of fun to do.
Did they ever make one before?
I don't know if a 63, if anybody did, it was probably AMT.
I was thinking Johan for some reason.
I don't know. And then I see that AMT will be coming out with the 63 Tempest convertible, but I see that Jimmy Flintstone has a Tempest wagon body. So I wonder if you could put enough together to build like Mrs. B's Grocery Getter or one of those early Super Duty Tempests.
Yeah.
That'd be
If somebody
cool.
did a hardtop body, that'd be pretty
Yep.
cool.
I've never used one of the Flintstone bodies.
I've got a couple. I've got a Rat Rod body, but then he did a Javelin body that's supposed to fit the MPC Super Stalker chassis.
Okay.
So I saw it and had to have it because Javelin was cool. I just haven't. It's pretty decent. It's going to need a lot of cleanup work, but it's pretty cool.
I've been working on this one for a little bit, getting it done. The Chrysler 300 wagon.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
that is cool.
Very cool.
right on.
Yeah.
It'll get
That's
done
a
one of these days.
Flintstone?
Yeah.
Stick it up there again. There you go.
That's right up
That
Bruce's
is
over
cool.
there.
Yeah.
That's neat.
That's
It didn't
really
take a lot of cleanup, a little bit of work to it, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be
Getting
cool.
in primer will show a little more, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
That'll be a Pro Street or a drag when it gets built.
Neat.
right on.
We got this Ford. This one I may do a rat rod with.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah.
Very chopped. I imagine the tires sticking up about to here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Real big tires. Don't know where the axle will go. We'll figure that out when I do it, though.
Minor details.
Yep. The vision's there, though.
Yeah, I'll have to try some of his bodies sometime.
Yeah, and they're pretty inexpensive. Like I got this little rat rod one supposed to fit the Revell kit, the Revell 30 Model A.
Mhm.
I think I only paid like $10-15 for this body
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
from Spotlight. And then the Javelin body with windows was like 25 or 30. Like not bad.
Oh, he
It's,
even made the windows too?
Yeah, this one's even got the windows. Yeah, there's the.
Oh, that's
in
cool.
plastic, though. Let me unbag it. But yeah. So if you
Oh,
remember,
right.
like Tom Refner's car from the 70s,
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of what this is patterned after. So
That is gonna be a cool build right there.
yeah, I was like, absolutely. I'll have to cut the hood loose, but
Right.
you know, it's not going to be too bad. It's going to be a short track car. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. No, that's
So-
gonna be cool. I suppose
Yeah,
those
I-
AMT chassis fit under that pretty nice.
Yeah, that's what it's designed for. Is under that. So like
Very
ETO,
cool.
if you have an Ollie's near you, those ones are buying them for like $16. Not fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got another one of those GTOs on the shelf to just put the chassis together and try it all out. So. But yeah,
So
it's
that-
got a lot of options
kit
on the
here-
website, but then Spotlight has a bunch.
Yeah. So that kit you're talking about, the Coyote X, are you referring to the TV show, Dustin?
Hardcastle McCormick.
Yeah. They did
I
make
want
that
to get
kit.
one of the kits one of these days.
Yeah, they made that kit back in the day. I'm sure there's some floating around.
They re-released it with clear headlights like in 2002, and I missed the boat on those. I wasn't paying attention, but I'll find one of these days.
Yeah.
I
I always
think
like
they're like
that
40 or
show.
50. They're 40, 50 bucks on Amazon or on eBay right now. So
will say I've seen some on eBay for $50.
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, I remember that car.
2000, the way they look, the box art looks really good on those. Then they show a profile of the car built. Looks like it's 4-wheel drive almost. I don't know if I want to. I'd like mine to sit low like the car set.
Right.
So who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the supercar look.
Spotlight's got a couple of the Coyote also, but they're about $60.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Did you see that, Dustin? What Chet said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about Chet's Cannonball Run group build.
Yes.
That'd be a fun one, too.
I keep meaning to snag one of those early Dodge Daytona kits so I could do Sinatra's Daytona.
Sinatra's car, yeah.
And then what
Yeah.
Craig's Corner, didn't he print the Wraith Dodge M4 Interceptor?
Oh,
Man, that would be a bad kit to build, man. That'd be
yeah.
have Grandpa Mark do some lighting for it, where it's like kind of like how Kit does, how the rest like it glows and it don't glow.
Yeah.
That'd be
Right.
that movie's so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, Tiff.
See you later, Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Oh, what was the car that Jackie Chan was in? The black
Mitsubishi Mirage.
Mirage?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool, kid, if they made that too and then build it as a Pro Street.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. You know the other ones I would love to see come to life somehow? The two main cars from the original Death Race 2000. David Carradine's Corvette-based one. You can tell it was based off a 68 to 72 Vet, the old Frankenstein one. And then the other one it's like a Volkswagen-styled whatever, the one that Stallone drove, Machine Gun Joe Viterbo. God, that movie is so stupid, but I love it.
I know, right? It was so cheesy.
I love it. The guy,
I got it.
The Death Proof Nova.
The guy who created that movie has created just all of his movies were just stupidly corny, but I just love it. Yes, Shaggy. Frankenstein.
Yes, Frankenstein.
I've seen better plots in adult movies, but it was a great, just stupid car movie.
Happy Easter. Yeah, it's 9:17. We've been on for a little over 2 hours. We're gonna wrap this thing up.
2 hours, 17 minutes.
Fastest 2 hours on YouTube.
I thoroughly
Now we have to change our slogan.
Yeah.
That's why I asked earlier about the pay the water bill thing.
Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's fun. I enjoyed this. This is a good time.
Yeah.
I can come back about any time, really. Let me
Sure.
go.
You're always welcome. So we've definitely, once we get through, we got a pretty good list going right now, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely for sure. If something pops up on your end or something, and you want to get on and make an announcement, we would be very honored for you to come on here and shoot the breeze with us.
Even if it's just a pop in, just
Yeah.
hey, guess what I got going on? See you later.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, thanks a ton. Who wants to close it out first?
Well, guys, appreciate everybody checking in. Good seeing everybody. Hope you have a good week. Paul, Left Coast Small Car Builds, and we'll catch you guys later.
I'll go next. Yeah, thanks again for Dustin coming in. It's nice to have the whole crew in here again tonight. The work schedule has been tough on a bunch of us lately, but we're getting through it. Thanks to everybody in the chat. You guys, I think the highest I seen was like 62. Is that right, Bruce?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's been 40 consistent
really
all night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
really cool. So thanks again, everybody. It means a lot. It really does. Check out all of our channels, especially LambChop's channel. Support everybody that you're talking with in the chat.
I'm like
And,
523, 522 subscribers, so I'm working my way.
Yeah,
Nice.
let's go over there and
We'll get
bump
there.
that up. He needs to get up there. He does some great builds. And then, of course, thank you to everybody that's watching my channel, the KRD, Klein Race Car Design channel. And hope you all have a happy Easter as well.
Yeah.
Next.
I'll go. Since we're zigzagging over this way, so yeah, to echo everybody else's sentiments. Dustin, thank you for coming on tonight, man. It's been awesome to just hang out and chat, and you guys in the chat are just amazing as always. You are, like I say, the engine that keeps this rolling. Your interactions with each other is fantastic, and I love it because it gives us things to talk about along the way, and it just keeps the show rolling. And next thing you know, we're almost 2.5 hours in, just hanging out, forgetting about all the BS in the world, just talking about model cars, and it's awesome. I love you guys. Thank you guys for letting me hang out with you. It is an honor and a privilege. You guys all have a great weekend and a happy Easter. God bless you. We'll catch you later. Bruce!
Man, I don't know what else I can say. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for being in the chat. It's just, like Joe says, it's just rose. And we pick up stuff off of the chat, and that fuels the show too, just like Joe just said. And, I mean, I want to thank Dustin for being on the show tonight. Thank you very much. We had fun getting it set up the other day, so
Yeah,
that was cool. But we got it done. And I want to thank my awesome hosts. They were all here tonight. Yay. And we appreciate each and every one of those guys because they make me look good, because I'm just the guy that pushes the buttons, and I can't do that right half the time. So, but we love each and every one of you. Good night. Take care. Have a happy Easter. Be safe. Save the fingers, and we'll see you next week. And that's all I got. So we're going to hit the out patrol button. Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you next time.
Yeah.